I'm Hulk.
Already awesome. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're doing. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
Hulk smash dishes.
There, that's it.
I don't do dishes.
That's perfect.
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you foul, you're ballin' naked trans me. You get for granted like these thickness trying to face me. Just be an ex, I need the ass dancing. I wait with screaming, shaky girl, our body's dancing. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
Well, we're getting there, I guess. Closer to Friday. We are the Ponch and Nikki Show. We're live all over your internet and phone screens. There you go. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X. That's where we're live right now. And then, of course, you can catch our show on all streaming platforms, iHeart and Spotify and Apple and all the things. Good morning, Nikki Vivas. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Well, guys, I don't know what's going on with my throat, but boy, we're in a predicament here.
Got
I
a
don't
little
have time for this shit.
Yeah, we got a little streppity strep and all the wintertime things rolling
don't
around
know.
right now. So,
Like, it feels like razor blades,
mm,
and it is super swollen in there.
oof.
Yeah, but like my body feels fine.
Yeah, that's
But
usually
I'm just like OJ.
I don't think OJ is good for your throat, quite honestly. I
Vitamin
think it's
C.
yeah, it's vitamin C. You can take that in pill form. I'm talking about the acidity and all the sugar that's in that orange juice. Look at the sugar content on that orange juice. It's not good. So I'm just saying,
Huh.
honey, warm water, tea, probably the move. Throat coat,
All right.
whiskey, hot toddy.
Huh.
Did Graham ever make you hot toddies when you were a
No.
kid? No.
Hot thing, like when I had tried to have coffee this morning and do my, normal routine, that fucking hot coffee lit my throat on fire. It
Woo!
burned. I didn't like it.
My goodness. Warm apple
Yeah.
cider with honey is
Oh.
yeah, just warm stuff. But I don't think that orange juice is good for your throat.
Oh. Well, let me scratch that idea.
Lots of water. I know in theory that sounds good, but I think that's like if you have a cold or the flu or something, not just like a
Oh.
throat hurt. You know what I mean?
Okay. Got it. I'm gonna
All
change
right.
that. Got it.
But you know what though? We're
So
still
much to
here.
learn.
We're still here and we're still broadcasting live. So that's a miracle in itself. Welcome to our show. Boy, this year has turned into a weird one and it continues to be weird. We'll keep you up to date on all the crazy stuff going on behind the scenes. Because quite honestly, I don't know I don't know what station that this ship is going to land into, quite honestly, but I'm here for the ride. With that said, as we're getting out the door today, you're going to have to dress for a couple of different things today, okay? So there is some rain outside, and it's almost 60 degrees, which, great. It's December. Awesome. The wind is coming in. We're going to have some winds that gust up to 35 miles an hour. Cold front is moving in by 2 p.m. today. It will be 22 degrees by this time tomorrow morning. So that cold front is moving in. The winds are going to be wicked. And they're saying that some people could have power outages in the metro. And on top of that, if you're driving up north and through like Nebraska, Iowa, and there, you've got stuff. When I say careful, be careful. I don't remember hearing about this unless there was a tornado. But there are wind advisories up in that area of Montana for wind gusts for 100 to 120 miles per hour.
Wow.
Without a tornado, without a hurricane, without a thing. It's just the front. It's just the cold front coming in, folks, over 100 miles an hour. So there you go. Everybody be careful.
There's that.
Everybody be careful, please.
Hold on to your wigs and your hair pieces.
Nurse Kelly's saying, I've already chased my furniture pads down the street this morning. It's insane up here in Liberty right now. See?
Oh, golly.
Be careful with your furniture pads, especially your patio. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Be very careful. Speaking of furniture, I'll be at Furniture Deals with my partnership all weekend long. Make sure you stop by and say hello there on Metcalf. I'll be there just shining bright. I love talking to people, by the way. I can't wait for you to pop in at some point, Nikki Vivas.
I will eventually get there. I will. I need a couch anyway.
I got you, fam. I got a sectional. What kind you want? You want big? You want small? You want leather?
No, just I don't want a sectional. I just want a regular couch, but I want it to have the skirt around it. I want a white couch, old school, like kind of I don't know, almost like a Hamptons vibe. Very if I had Pottery Barn money, I would get that Pottery Barn white couch that is iconic. That's what I want, but on beer budget.
I used to have that couch. And my old boss gave it to me. I didn't believe me. I didn't buy that couch. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think we have something similar. Why don't you come in? We also have financing as well. I'll be there until 8:00 tonight. There you go. Hey, we have a big show today. You guys, we made some, we've been acquaintances and I would say friends now. We're going to have a special guest on the show. And I'm sure that you've seen this family story through the Kansas City area and what could have turned into something just terrible and negative. This family has turned it into something absolutely positive and helping folks not here just in the metro, but all over the world. So we're going to bring some light to this brand new book and story, and I'm pretty excited about that. But until then, let's go ahead and get into some spilling right now. Here we go.
Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Viva's is showing receipts. Spill the tea, make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Spilling the tea with Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spy with the tea with Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spot, okay?
Nikki Vivas, I see you're interested like I am too with this little comment from Twitch here. I don't know what
words. I can't. You already lost me.
Yeah. Well, Thomas, thank you so much for putting all that there. We're going to definitely add this guy over to Twitch. He's got 3 million followers. So if that's going to help us out on Twitch, we appreciate it so much.
If Thomas is a real person, yes, we appreciate it.
Well, mostly the bots are just like two lines, usually like high hotness or something like all my TikTok inboxes. Like if you ever send me an inbox on TikTok, I probably don't get it because it's just like, hi, handsome. Hello. What's up, sweet thing? Hey, did you message me? I mean, it's just I call it the boneyard. It's just like, no. And then I'll reach out, I'll see somebody and they're like, hey, did you get my TikTok? And I'm like, sorry. I thought you were just slipping in my D's, y'all.
You just never know. All right. So real quick, a little housekeeping here. Today's the last day to ship gifts without paying an extreme amount of money. Okay. So just get it on your radar. If you want it to get there before Christmas, you got to get into the post office, UPS, all the things today. Okay. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Now on to our favorite podcast, New Heights.
Yes.
Travis and Jason were on there, and yes, they addressed the unfortunate scenario that our Kansas City Chiefs are in.
When you sign up for the gig, you're living out your dreams. You're living out a kid's dream that never got a chance to do this. You're living out, man. Yeah. You're playing this game obviously to win Super Bowls. You're playing this game to be in those playoff scenarios and stuff. But at the end of the day, man, you're playing in the NFL. Yeah, and that's a fucking blessing. That's an.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No doubt, his head's in the right place. It really is.
It's very very eye-opening to see how humble he is about it. And I think he's doing a lot of reflecting. I really like to see him in this space because he could have been just really angry. He could have just been like, and he may be, and he's just not showing it, but he could be really angry and just, bitter and all the things. But he's like, I'm so grateful for even getting to play in the NFL.
And I'm not taking anything away from Travis Kelce as a human being or taking away from his character or who he is as a man. But you have to admit, and I only project from personal experience, when you have a person in your life that gives you unwavering support, I'm talking mental, unwavering support that no matter what is thrown your way, you feel like you can accomplish anything and do anything and overcome anything. And quite honestly, I could not have gone through this year in one piece if I didn't have that. So I feel that, and I see that with old Travis in interviews without Taylor, and I see it now. And I would have to think that what a positive influence that she's been in giving him perspective, because I saw another interview with him and he was just like, look, no disrespect at all, but it's a game. Is what he said. Yeah, it's my profession, but it's a game as well. And my life is beautiful. And I'm glad he recognizes the beauty in his life right now, because there's a lot of it. So
There is.
good. That's so good, Trav. So good, man.
They also got into a heated discussion about tacos in Kansas City.
Yeah, that clip didn't
poo all over it.
That clip didn't load, Nikki Viva. So go ahead and set it up for us. It's all over our socials right now. You posted that yesterday. It crashed.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Well, yeah, Jason was like, Kansas City is not a place I would ever go for tacos. And Travis was like, wait a minute, hold on, you're wrong. And he actually gave a big shout out to our fam over at Rudy's.
Hey,
yeah, Rudy's right there in Westport. They've also got one on Kansas side, Lenexa. But my goodness, if you've been with our show for a while, then you know Rudy's won the Ponch and Nikki faves back in like 2019, 2020. I mean, it was a long time ago.
They won. I lost.
They did. They won best Mexican, and God, their tacos are so good. The margaritas, they will knock you on your ass. Be prepared. If you get that frozen margarita, have a driver.
Seriously, for real.
Until it's not.
Rudy's was such a good time that I think that there's, and shout out to Tay, one of our folks over here at Podcast Heat. We like Rudy so much that back in the day, we took the show to Rudy's, a Mexican restaurant on St. Patrick's Day. We're like, screw an Irish pub. We're going to Rudy's. That's how lit it is.
That's what we did.
But seriously though, we love food, margaritas. Yeah, they're great. But we love it because that family there has been there forever, and they treat you as such when you walk in. So go into Rudy's and say Ponch and Nikki show sent you though.
We love that place, and my gosh, great food for sure. All right, so I thought this was kind of funny. Somebody definitely lost their job over this, or I don't know, maybe they are going to give him grace, or she grace. There's a church in Sri Lanka. They accidentally printed Tupac's Hail Mary lyrics instead of the prayer.
No.
They're doing the big program for the holidays, and they accidentally printed Tupac's Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, come with me.
What do we do? I mean,
Sri Lanka's
lit. So can you imagine them all read? And they're like, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
I think that this is fantastic. Here, Nikki Vivas, here's my hope for this. My hope that if the apocalypse happens, right, and most of humanity is wiped out, and most of our records are wiped out, I hope this survives. So that way, the next civilization that finds this article, they're like, oh yeah, well, Tupac must have been some sort of he must have been the chosen one, I guess. So then the whole world ends up,
oh my
God, praying to a Tupac and his words of Hail Mary. And then someone finds the hidden book of Hit 'em Up. It'd be great.
It'd be pretty great.
The book of Hit 'em Up.
I mean, can you imagine some sweet old lady picking that up, right? It's just waiting for her time to belt it out. And she's like, huh? Machiavelli?
What? Then the preacher just pops in and goes, ha ha, gotcha.
In the hip hop minute, everything can change. In the hip hop minute.
Oh, that's wild. Ridiculous.
Mhm.
Now on to something else that's wild. The first space hotel. Guys, it's happening. And it is set to open in 2027. Oh my goodness. So there's a mock-up. You can see inside of it. It's called the Voyager Station. The rotating ring structure will create artificial gravity while guests enjoy private suites. You can see this picture right here. The inside of it. That's what they think it'll look like. Private lounge.
Homie, that's a rendering from Star Trek.
This is for real. Restaurants, gyms.
That's what New Generation looks like on Star Trek. I think they took it straight off there.
They may have. I don't know. I never watched that. So, but yeah, they said this is absolutely going to happen. It's being built, and they're going to create artificial gravity while you're up there.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? I mean,
I think we can't. I think we can't get our food. I think we can't get our food, our gas, and our homing prices down at a reasonable level in this country. I think artificial gravity on a space station in 2 years probably not going to happen. In fact, we can't figure out where to put our effing stadiums here in this city. Do you think that we're going to have a Star Trek type existence in a year and a half? Probably not. More likely, after all the alien shit going around, yeah, we'll be in a ship like that, except in a box headed straight to Uranus, and it will be somebody's plaything or some toy or some food for ET. But nice thought though. I'd love it. Get me off this rock.
I wonder how much that would cost. Let's just play the guessing game. What do you think? A weekend stay at the what is it called again? It's called the Voyager Station. A weekend stay at the Voyager Station for two.
10 million minimum.
Really?
Fuel. It's fuel cost. It's all fuel cost getting up there, right? I
was thinking, probably like 500,000.
Fuel cost. Fuel cost. You got to talk about all the people that have to get. I mean, it's not like there's a bunch of, it's not like a Southwest hub. I mean, there's only one place to land, really. I mean, it's going to cost $10 million though. So I haven't checked my Powerball ticket from last night. If I won that, then I'm down.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
I forgot all about it.
Let's go. It was $1.1 billion last night. So,
wow.
So yeah, I would totally
that.
I would totally go for that. Or if I couldn't afford that, then I would probably try to figure out how to be an employee of said space station. Like I'd be like the space waiter or something like that, like Travis Kelce off of Happy Gilmore 2 or Bad Bunny. I just find my way in there. I find that you can really get to the cool places just as long as you're in the service industry.
It's a good idea. Maybe they need a marketing director. Maybe I could run the front desk. Checking in for two. I'll upgrade you to the good view.
I could just see you. You're sitting there going, yes, ma'am. Hang on. The damn gravity machine is not working. God bless.
Just floating up.
Floating up there.
Oh, I just knocked my mic over. It's fine.
Well, look, Nikki Vivas, not all of us have the means to get out to space where poop isn't a problem because it just floats away. But here on good old Earth, where we have, what's that called? Gravity, the poop stays right in your lawn unless you call our friends at Butt Nugget Scoopers. Come on, y'all. Butt Nugget Scoopers. Yeah. They're here to save the day.
Scoopers, they really save the day. Butt Nugget Scoopers, call and they're on the way. Nugget Scoopers, they really know their shit.
Yep.
That's right. Call 913-329-3167. Butt Nugget Scoopers, family owned. Yes. Kansas City area. Yes. You want to support a local business. We hear a lot of folks talking about, support local, support local, support local. Are you though? Seriously, talk about a unique Christmas or holiday gift. Give the gift of a poop-free lawn. How about that? Call Butt Nugget Scoopers today. Make sure you drop the Ponch and Nikki name. Say, hey, I saw this on the podcast, and you get a discount. And make sure you spread this to all the people you know. If you're really about it, and you're really about helping local businesses and one that deserves it, call our friends at Butt Nugget Scoopers, 913-329-3167. Butt Nugget Scoopers, where they really know their shit. There you go. Butt Nugget Scoopers.
You got
Thank
it.
you guys. Preach.
Okay. I know we talk about astrology, like just reading our horoscopes and just fun little things sometimes on the show.
Let's go.
They have paired Christmas songs to your zodiac sign. So I thought this might be fun.
You're a crazy Virgo, is that right?
I was going to do you first here.
And I'm a Aries.
You're an Aries?
Yes.
I'm joking. Yes, I know that.
Oh.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So for the Aries, Father Christmas by the Kinks. Aries is punk rock energy, coming out of the gate with an axe to grind, a fire to start, a sneer to share, and a mall Santa to rough up.
That is true.
That's you.
That is true. We are pretty badass, us Aries.
I don't know the Kinks. No idea.
You don't know who the Kink? Yes, you do. My Sharona.
Oh, definitely. Okay.
My Sharona.
All right, let's go to Virgo, the best sign in all of the world. White Christmas, Bing Crosby. Oh yeah, that fits. A holiday without blemish or upset. A covetable kind of Christmas for the purifying Virgo. Yeah, that fits. Classic, elegant, grace.
Delusional.
Shay wants me to do Gemini. Okay, let's see.
All right, let's do that.
Where's Gemini? Oh, why is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gemini, you Little Drummer Boy by Frank Sinatra. Hey, also a good one. Leave it to a Gemini to fail to bring a gift for a newborn demigod and improvise with a drum solo. Pure, pa rum pa pum pum. Yeah, that's it. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
Do you see what you've done? Look at all the comments. They're like, do Libra, do Gemini.
All right, I'm just gonna read through all of it. All right, great. It's not like I need my voice or anything, right?
Aquarius.
It's fine.
There's only 12 of them. All right, we'll go through the ones you haven't. Jesus.
Taurus. Here we go. Taurus. Christmas and Hollis. Run DMC. That's you.
Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mama cooking chicken and collard greens. Yes.
All right. Taurus rules the second house of material goods and earthly delights. And this banger tells the tale of a park roaming, wallet finding good Samaritan, rewarded with $1 million in cold cash, a warm Yule log, and a belly full of mac and cheese.
All right, then.
Cancer. Oh, God, you've got the best one. The best one, Cancer. Last Christmas, Wham!
Wham!
The late, great George Michael was a Cancer king, and the Christmas banger is positively awash in those cardinal emo waters. Still lamenting a doomed love affair an entire year later? Pure Cancer. Okay.
That song still slaps.
Dude, I'll never get tired of that song, ever. Leo, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, the GOAT. Leo is the sign of royalty, and Her Royal Highness MC is the uncontested Queen of Christmas.
All right.
All right. Did I get them all?
I think Aquarius. I think there's an Aquarius in there too.
All right. Aquarius here. Oh, Band-Aid. Do they know it's Christmas?
It's Christmas time.
Aquarius is the sign of community organizing and humanitarian responsibility. So that's why that song is yours.
It is. And don't forget what the meaning of that song is too, by the way. I mean, it is really, like you said, it's about humanitarianism and being better people and living that way, because I saw the video of that for the first time in years. And yeah, There's like kids dying through the video and starving. And I was just like, but that's what the song is about. It's not feed the world. Meanwhile, there's like flies buzzing around, dead kids. And I'm like going, oh yeah, this is a sad song.
Dark.
Mm,
I mean, the only good thing, well, there's a couple. One of the good things about us not, having our radio show, I
yes.
didn't have to hear Christmas shoes this year. Thank God. Ponch loves to torment me with that damn song.
You love it.
No, I don't. I hate that song. Christmas Shoes is the worst Christmas song known to man. It is awful. It should never be played ever again. They should boycott it.
Did I make you a promise that I would never play that again? No, I didn't. No, it was the Bambi thing. The Bambi deal. I said I'd never play again. That's right.
Promises. I can't keep up.
What do you mean broken promises? Will you stop with your broken promises? Seriously. Hey, speaking of the holidays, here's our TikTok gems of the day. Here's a couple of them. We already got flagged yesterday, so honestly, Vivas, I really don't care.
Yeah, we're getting flagged a lot lately.
Yeah, we're getting flagged. It's fine. But here's a couple of the trends that are going on, and this is from our friends at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. Look, guys, if you're just now waking up and going, I better get something for Christmas next week, you're running really late, guys. Really late. Christmas is what? A week from today. Go to Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. Trisha and the gang over there will scold you slightly and go, you probably should have thought of this a little bit earlier, but no worries. We're going to take care of you. So make sure you stop by there, 7 Highway in Blue Springs. The whole gang is there, open holiday hours. So make sure you stop by and see them. Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. There we go. All right. Here's our TikTok gems of the day. Here's a couple of them. This started to trend like last year, but it's getting bigger and bigger. People going on TikTok and doing the Buddy the Elf dance when you remember when he was in the workshop downstairs. Here we go. Nice.
Oh, okay.
It's a teacher.
Get it.
Get it.
I like
Very
that.
nice. Very nice. And then the other one is the Peanuts dance. Have you seen that where everybody's doing the Peanuts dance? We need to do that. Here we go.
Next week, pack no more features. I might have parachute. Yeah, stop a little pussy, hoe with some shell toe. Yeah, slapping rap beaches and make it bad, hoe.
Get it.
Two-tone Cardi.
I don't know.
Is he in clogs? I got a lot of questions about that.
I don't know, but there you go. That's what's trending there. Your Kennedy's TikTok gem of the day. Nikki Vivas, we have a special guest that's popping on here. Why don't you do the honors, please?
Well, that was something special. Yes,
certainly was.
So, just like you said at the top of the show, Ponch, we have a friend of the show, a friend in real life, and somebody we really, really. She's very, very special, and she's got an incredible story that you may have heard in Kansas City. It's been shared quite a few times, but she just put out a book. Oh, and here she is. Her name is Chrissy Stewart, and we are so excited to hear all about it. Hey, girlfriend.
Welcome to the show.
How are you?
We are, we're thriving over here. We're excited that you're with us.
I'm excited to be here too. I was a little bit nervous yesterday, I have to admit, and I was mentioning it to a friend, and she said, well, it sounds like you need to be a brave warrior queen and go on the show. And I was like, hey, yes, I do.
First of all, Chrissy, let me say this. I've known of you and the story that your family had. We'll get into all of that, but I truly enjoyed, for the first time, we were at Ophelia's in Independence. Thank you, Nikki, for facilitating that. And I really got a chance to sit and talk to you a lot, and you're just a pleasure. And thank you for entertaining me and my craziness. You were just very kind, so thank you.
Well, you guys were a hoot, and how could we not have great time there? Great food, great company. It was fabulous.
Yes, the wine was good, and I have always wanted to meet you. I have always just been so in awe and inspired by your story, which I want you to share and give a little backstory here in a second. But it just finally getting to feel your energy up close was everything. I mean, I knew in my mind you were going to be this light. I just knew that because of reading posts and things that your husband has posted and just different things. But boy, I'm so excited to see what this new chapter is going to be for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, give everybody a little bit of a backstory. Chrissy, tell everyone about you and everything that's been going on lately.
Yeah. Well, I'm Chrissy Stewart, and sometimes I'm known as Matt Stewart's wife. That's sometimes my other name. Yeah. Um, Matt Stewart has been a TV personality in Kansas City for 20 years now. So, but I kind of came more in the limelight 4 years ago when I was diagnosed with a very aggressive, very rare cancer called angiosarcoma. And so we had a decision to make when this diagnosis came, Matt being in the public eye. We could either keep it very private, or we could just say, hey, we're going to share it with everyone so we can all learn and grow together. So that's what we decided to do. And ever since then, I've just been a little more public about our story and how we've handled it, whether it's with the cancer or with parenting and all those things. And then it really got exciting 3 years after my diagnosis. Unfortunately, Matt was diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer. So we found that by he had a metastases in his brain. And that's how we found it. But then once they did scans, he had it in his lungs and spine as well. So that was a year and a half ago now. So very scary times. So we had a switch, like he was the caregiver and I was the patient. And then we sort of have switched roles, and sometimes we're both roles at the same time, but still trying to live life to the fullest and empowering others and being parents and all those things all at the same time.
Chrissy, just to stop you right here, and thank you for coming on again, for sharing this, because I believe that it helps a lot of folks. What was it like? I couldn't even imagine the journey that you've already been on. And then to find out that Matt is going to go through something possibly similar. I mean, what is your first thought, and what is your conversation, shortly after that? Obviously, you guys have pulled it together, but I mean, I couldn't imagine what that moment was like.
That moment, I mean, truly was like, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
He's in the ER hospital bed, and the doctor comes in and says, because they scanned his head first, and they just said, there is a large tumor in your brain. And we're just flabbergasted. I mean, after everything we've been through, how can this possibly be? This is so unfair. I mean, so unfair. Like, we were both in our 40s. But I think as a spouse, I just knew what he was going to go through. And I knew how hard it was for me, and how horrible and how sick and how painful. And I didn't want that for him, my beloved Matt, and now doing it yourself, like, you kind of feel like there's a sense of, I'm taking one for the team. You know what I mean? If anyone's going to be sick, it's going to be me, at least it's not Matt or the kids, I can do it. I can handle it. But then once you see your loved one, I mean, Matt is the great love of my life, and to see him knowing that what he's about to go through emotionally and physically devastating.
And you,
well, I was going to say, God picked two very, very strong and adept people to go through this journey, honestly. And thank goodness you have each other.
Yes, absolutely.
And I know, having that decision, it's like, are we going to be private or are we going to be public about this?
Yeah.
I can't imagine the back and forth that you two went through, but by sharing your story, and I told you this at dinner at Ophelia's, by sharing your story and by showing how brave and just, incredible you have been, it has built a warrior fam behind you guys.
Yes.
And now every time you guys share updates, and the prayer warriors and everybody who supports you guys, and Stuart Strong, and, I mean, it's just, it goes to show you that there is purpose in your pain. And I think that where you are now, creating a book. I mean, you are an author.
I know. Can you believe it?
Author, Chrissy, like that purpose now. Lead us into where this came from, the inspiration. Tell us this.
Yeah. Well, at least for my journey, as they call it in the cancer world, when I became diagnosed with cancer, my purpose just for the rest of my days became perfectly clear. And that was to empower others. And I have a particular love for empowering women and children. I grew up, I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up in the 80s, and I think that we were raised that girls were to be, sugar and spice and everything nice. And I think the world has enough of that. And I think the world needs strong leaders, game changers, females that are going to go out there and, change the world. And I don't think that that's the message that I ever received. I was to be pretty. I was to be quiet. I was to be well-mannered, and I raised my daughter differently. I wanted her to be strong. I wanted her to be gritty. And then of course the cancer came, and Maddie, my Maddie was only 11. So that just kind of went into there. And then all of a sudden I had this story idea about a little girl who has a really horrible day. There's Maya there with her hands on her hips, looking very brave. And it sort of reminded me of, do you remember the book by Judith Voice? It was 1972. It's called Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day.
Oh yeah.
A very popular book.
Yeah.
Super cute illustrations. And this is not me saying anything bad about the book. It was fantastic. It's what a classic. But what the mom says at the end, this little boy has this horrible day. And at the end, the mom says, well, some days are like that. And I'm not sure that that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to look at my daughter or anyone who's having a really horrible day and be like, well, some days are like that. Good luck.
Yeah. Great point. Great point.
Yeah, oh, that's not the message. Let's build skills. Let's build a brave inner voice on how you can go out and conquer everyday things. And I think that it applies to children, obviously, but then it applies to adults too. Yes. How are we talking to ourselves? How are we, you're out there looking for a hero, but you can be your own hero.
Mm-hmm.
So the story follows little Maya. And she's having a very horrible day, and a very normal little girl. So, her first issue is that her older brother ate all of her favorite cereal for breakfast. And she was looking forward to that and couldn't eat it. And she's mad. And it's like, well, what do you do with that? Do you scream? Do you shout? Do you hit him? And then that's when her little brave warrior queen, her little magical friend, comes and whispers it in her ear and kind of guides her through how to handle it. And then on she goes throughout her day. Her friends don't want to play with her at recess. She's scared when she tries to get up in the talent show at school. And then at the end of the day, she's mastered all, she's, handled all these problems. And she asked this little magical warrior queen, who are you? And the warrior queen says, well, I'm you. I'm the bravest you.
Oh.
And then she looks in the mirror, as you can see on the title page. And she's like, I'm my own brave warrior queen. So that was really her inner voice talking her through how to handle all these challenges in the day, because we don't always have people in our lives giving us these messages, whether it's, we lack, a parental figure, or we're hearing something negative from friends or social media or wherever. So it's from you, and you can do it. You're strong enough. It's already inside of you. You just need to awaken.
Chrissy, we were talking, thank you, and well put. We were talking at dinner, and it was interesting to me too, how you put this. It was almost like you wanted to do this book, but also how dare I go and publish a book? I'm just a person. Is pretty much what you were saying. It's how did it come from? Okay, I had this idea to where okay, I'm going to put this in action, and I'm actually going to make a book.
Well, I will say my inspiration is my husband. He is not only a TV personality, but he's an author. He has written six books. There we are. Yeah. So it has inspired me. If he can do it, I can do it. And I just kind of dug in and figured it out. Lots of learning and missteps along the way. Trust me. I do feel like failure is sometimes the best teacher. But we pulled it together, and I wrote the manuscript, and then I talked about it a lot with, my daughter, Maddie, and Matt, and other people. I'm a Girl Scout leader, and so my little Girl Scout team, who I've known since they were 5 years old, I would send them images and words and what do you think about this? And they were my little focus group. And then I found a fabulous illustrator out of the UK, because I am no artist, trust me. And it just kind of pieced together over time. And it was just one of those things where you always say, someday I'd like to do this. Someday I'd like to do that. But when you have cancer, those some days are a little bit shorter than for other people. And I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it now.
Why wait? Right?
Why wait?
Love
Go
it.
for it.
It's an incredible story. And honestly, so many little girls need to hear this story. They need this book in their collection. So, I mean, hi, the holidays are here. Why not pick one of these books up and give it to your daughter or your niece or your, a grandchild, whatever, whoever? Where can they get the book, Chrissy?
We're selling it on mattstewartbooks.com. That's his publishing website. So mattstewartbooks.com, pretty simple. And we handle all of the shipping. So honestly, if they ordered today, we could get it out by tomorrow, and it might even arrive by Christmas. But as you can see, we have little sticker sheets. I liked the idea of like, you could take your warrior queen with you with a sticker, like say you little girl, she's going to have a rough day tomorrow. Okay, well, let's put this little sticker and you can have your warrior queen with you.
It's like a little piece of armor. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I love that so much. Okay. So we'll post the website and the link and everything on our Ponch and Nikki Facebook page and share anything that you guys are doing. I mean, I think your story is incredible. It's inspirational. It gives perspective, and it shows that even in the darkest of seasons, the darkest of times, there is still light, and
absolutely
you can push through.
And if people would like to follow our story as well, we have an Instagram, All the Things Memoir. Sorry, I stuttered. All the Things Memoir is our Instagram page, and we post updates about our process and what's going on and all those things. So
absolutely,
it's an uplifting, encouraging page for anyone going through a hard time.
And there, you and Matt both, I mean, Kansas City through and through, the dedication that you both have had for this city. It's time we all get behind you and do the same. So
thanks.
Please
we love Kansas City. It's our home, and they have just wrapped us in warm hugs through this whole process.
Chrissy, we feel it. We can't leave. I don't know what it is about this city, but
you can't leave.
Here.
Yeah.
No, it's so
too
hard.
amazing.
Yep.
It pulls us back in every time. Chrissy Stewart, thank you so much. Make sure you go grab the book, Brave Warrior Queen, out right now, not just for the holidays, but for any old time. What an inspiration. Chrissy, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
So good to see you.
Bye.
And bye.
Bye. Oh, she's the best. Love that so much.
She's so good, and she doesn't even know how good she is.
She has no time. That's where she brought up is she has no time to reflect. I don't think about how many people she's actually, touching and helping. Her heart's in the right place of just living in the moment. Let's go to some of the comments. I didn't want to cover her face up. Andrea from Facebook is saying, I've been following their story since before Matt was diagnosed. What a warrior of a family. Y'all are so loved, even by folks who don't even post or comment. And I agree with that. I told Matt that. And I think Matt was kind of surprised when I told him. I was like, man, I've been following your guys' story for a few years now. And when I heard, when Matt was diagnosed with cancer, I fell down. I broke down, and I was like, shit, that's not fair. I was just like, that's not right. That's not there. This family's gone through enough. And then I thought to myself, I was like, how dare me be upset about anything going on in my life? It's not even in comparison. And my point to that is thank you, Christy and Matt, for posting your lives, because I know it's not easy to do it publicly, but it does give perspective to a lot of folks, me included. Yeah, no, 100%. You said that very well. So we'll share the link. If you can grab the book, and Heather, make one for boys as well. Maybe she will. I think Chrissy is realizing that she's got a gift, and she needs to share it. She needs to share it with the world. That's why I asked about how she came to make the book. Heather, you make the book. You make the book about a boy that anybody can. That's my point. Is like, write the story that fits your child and your family or whatever, and it's going to resonate with someone out there. So anyway, I love that. That's good stuff. How are you feeling, Chacho? My throat's still raw. Yeah, but we're gonna power through. Yeah, we're getting a little like salt. Always do. Well, like we always do, fam. Are you able to rest or anything today? Yeah, I'm gonna rest. I do have a interview
today at 2:00.
Ooh.
Guys, I've got an interview, and it's kind of a big one.
Right.
So send some good vibes my way, please. And please just hope that I have a voice still at 2.
It's feast or famine here on the Ponch and Nikki show. I think the great Taylor Swift said it best in her last album, "You're starving until you're not." What a simple thought. That's kind of how it rolls, isn't it?
It is. These last couple weeks of 2025 are really whoa. And that's the thing. That's the thing is God can change your situation in an instant. It can be complete famine, complete drought, and then boom, there comes the rain. And then there's sprouting, and then there's a full harvest. You just gotta trust.
God's always been there. It's just perspective. And you know, it always has been there, and not everyone has access to what breaks my heart until now. DraftKings in Missouri. There we go. That was the worst tie-in ever, but I don't give a shit, honestly. Sometimes I nail it. I mean, I really land the plane quite often where people are like
90% of the time, 95 actually.
He's like Sully in the Hudson. I can't believe he landed the plane the way he did. But every now and again, you get a big crash like this one. So there you go. No tie-in, but other than DraftKings, our brand new sponsor for the Ponch and Nikki show. And there's a great reason why. They want to get the word out. Missouri, finally, you can do all your sports betting on your phone. You don't have to drive to that secret on-ramp to Kansas and drive across the state line and make your bets like so many of you did before, like myself. You don't have to do that any longer, Missouri. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code FAM. That is FAM. New Missouri customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets instantly. That's code FAM. The crown is yours in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus, physically present in Missouri. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Terms at DraftKings.com/sportsbook. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. And big thank you to our friends at DraftKings for being a sponsor of the Ponch and Nikki show.
And look at that. Chrissy's already working on a boys version. So, there we go. I love it. I love it.
Chrissy, thank you so much for coming on to the show. And honestly, guys, if you're I see a few that are just popping into the comments, hey, I'm late. That's the great thing about our shows. You can go back and consume it right here, wherever you're watching it.
Whenever you want.
Or on all the streaming platforms. That's where that. Did you, I put a call into my friend at iHeart yesterday after I heard the big, partnership with iHeart and Netflix, and they're going to be putting some of these shows on, like we mentioned, The Breakfast Club and Charlemagne the God. I did put a text in. I was like, hey, Ponch and Nikki show, Netflix, ? That was left on red. So I wonder if they were just looking into it or they weren't sure. I'm not sure. I'll let you know when I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. We can have goals, right? Goals.
Look, it's big enough for me when I put it on my TV on YouTube and I see my name next to like all the podcasts that I watch. It's the Ponch and Nikki show, along with, I don't know, Dana Carvey and Joe Rogan and Chelsea Handler and all that. Yeah, our views are a lot smaller, but I don't care. It's a dream come true for me. So someday it would be cool to say Stranger Things. The next Karate Kid, the Ponch and Nikki show. Stranger shits happen. Probably not that one, though. Anyway.
Who knows?
Rest your throat there, fam. Tomorrow's Friday, and we gonna get it. Tomorrow is our last show before the Christmas holiday. Next week, we're going to be out and getting our lives in order and making some big decisions for ourselves personally and professionally, quite honestly. So it's going to be a big one. So tomorrow we'll get on here and have a lot of fun. So if you want to say hi and pop on, do it tomorrow, please. So until then, we're out of here. You guys have a great day. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch.
Well, it's a hot mess dumpster fire out of control. We like you if you're a teacher or out on parole. Hot mess dumpster fire all over the street. Ponch and Nikki are back. What's up, my G?